Well, I was going to say they're almost residents of Australia. They're spending more and more time in Bali, and they're going to do a presentation on their love of a project that they've going to be undertaking over in Bali. This project has Rorke's status, and I'm just giving a plug for Ray. If you want to volunteer and go and help Ray with any of his stuff over there once the project goes up, it does have Rorke's status. And I found out yesterday that if you book your ticket to go to Bali, have a holiday, help Ray, through Rorke's it actually becomes a tax-deductible contribution. So if you go as a volunteer to help, you can actually get tax deductibility. So if you want a cheaper holiday in Bali, the way to do it is go over and help Ray as a volunteer. But Ray's, you should remember, he did a This Is Your Life some time ago, so I won't go back over what Ray's done, but I've known Ray for 10 years I've been here. He's originally from South Australia, like a lot of us, and has been doing lots of things on the coast, real estate, and now is in semi-retirement in Bali. So we'll let him fill you in on the project. I've been constant mail stuff with Ray over the months and getting the project up, and we'll hear what we're going to do. So thanks, Ray.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Lovely to be back here again. See all friendly, smiling faces. As you know, we've been over in Bali for the last probably 12 months to 15 months now, and trying to get this clinic up and running over there. And it's been a concern, and we are desperately trying, have been desperately trying, but it's been a work in progress. It's sort of one step forward, two steps back. We think we got it all together. We get started. All of a sudden, there's a few flies in the ointment, pull the pin, go back, start again in a different direction, jump from where we're going. But now, run through some of these things with you. One of our themes that we've always had, and Sue and I both believed over there, that to do this clinic, we needed to do it properly, we needed to do it with sustainability, and if we couldn't achieve those two things, then we weren't going to do it at all. So it's been quite a work to get it done. Okay, the reason we started out here at the Balinese village to put it in there, they'd actually donated some land to us to build a clinic on, and we would have had to build the rooms that we worked from, which was okay. This wasn't a huge cost, maybe $1,500 to do this. Anyhow, when we went back from here, we decided to do it. We came back and found out that one of the projects we'd helped and worked on prior to this was putting the water to the village of Balinese and the one next door, which entails digging a well at the bottom, tanks at the top, feeding the water back to the tanks as they come down the hill. Because the people that we're really trying to help are not the people down on the road that are the fishermen that make money, that earn money. We're trying to help the people at the top of the mountain. These are the people that probably very seldom ever come down from the top of the mountain. The women have always come down. They used to walk down this mountain twice a day and walk back up 1,800 feet vertical drop straight up with 25 litres of water on their head each time. And trust me, Sue and I couldn't even walk up there without 25 litres. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. So now they have fresh water up to some of these villages, and they're really, we're targeting when we start one village that has just had the water project put in place for them, because water's very important. We feel that clean water up to these villages will actually clean up some of the skin diseases and that type of thing that seem to be very predominant up in these people. The other thing that's very predominant up there, we're on the next section. We then started to work after we decided that this village thing with Balinese wasn't going to work. They wouldn't give us control of the land. A couple as soon as the heads up the village is only there for a period of 4 years, which with this gentleman, although he seemed very nice, 2 of his years were already up, so it's only 2 more years and we could have got a new village chief in who decided that the rooms would look really good for his office. So that's one of the reasons we pulled the pin on that and said, okay, let's go back to the drawing board and we'll start again. At this time we're fortunate enough to be introduced and met with a gentleman by the name of Marty Chekep, who was the Minister for the Balinese district responsible for social and cultural projects and everything that's happening in that area in this way. He has been kind enough to donate 3 rooms for us at the front of his house in the town called Bali, which is midships between Ahmed and Chulik. So it was a perfect position. These rooms now, he's just finished 2 weeks ago, we got an MOU signed by him to say that we have exclusive use of these rooms for a period of 5 years, which is what we were looking for from the village of Batakusani, but they wouldn't give it to us. So we said, okay, if you're not going to give us that, we're not proceeding. So this gentleman has given us that now. We have it in writing, exclusive use for 5 years. So at this stage, we're just starting to renovate the rooms. The rooms are now being done while we're away. We paid some money to them last week before we left to start totally rehab the bathroom, new bathroom going in, hand basins, wash basins, the office room. It's all going to be painted, cleaned and done. So hopefully a big chunk of that will be done by the time I get back, and then we'll be proceeding on to hire a nurse. We're in fact actually looking for a nurse over there at the moment. Just to give you an idea of the rooms that he's donated to us. The people, as I said, that we're trying to help are the people at the top of the mountain. And it's hard to fathom in your mind that the doctors there tell us that 1 in every 3 women up there die in childbirth. And this is probably because they have absolutely no protein in their diet whatsoever. They live on pumpkin and popcorn up there. Even last year when the storms came and wrecked their crops, they didn't get a crop. So we're saying, okay, what will you buy rice with if you have no crop? And they will turn around and say, well, what is rice? What is this rice? They don't even know what rice is. They've never eaten rice, they've never had rice, because they never have any money to buy rice. And the government certainly doesn't give them anything. So in change of this, we're now running out of our village. The girl will have a motorbike. She'll now be travelling up the mountain. But even to get with the first village we're starting with, which is a village by the name of Gurlington. That's a village up there of about 400 people. There's a school up there on top of the mountain. We're going to start with that village doing that. But even to get to this village, that's drive up on the motorbike and then park the motorbike and a 2-hour walk then to get to the village. There is no roads up into there. So that's part of the problems we face over there. But it's a good problem because we'll get there and we'll get it done. We're also looking at the moment of doing a rabbit breeding program within the village, where we're going to start breeding rabbits up there, because we figure that's going to be a cheap and economical way to get some protein into the diet. And initially it'll be done through vitamin pills and protein pills and things like that for the pregnant women, to try and stop this hemorrhaging and bleeding, during childbirth. We can. Just to give you an idea, this is some of the huts they live in. Where the problems come from, the babies are born in that hut on a dirt floor with just the father present, no water, and I mean totally unhygienic. And Sue can expand on the theory there of what we're going to do. She's come up with some schemes that she's looked at where we're going to provide birthing kits up into the village to try and get some sort of hygiene and health issues into the women up there. Our project is going to be called Healthy Village. It's a broad-based community initiative assessing remote village families in Karangasem with basic health care, nutritional education, natal care, and ensuring as many children as possible have access to education. Through this Bali Club command in Rotary over there that Sue belongs to, they're now sponsoring some 400 children to go to school each year, and we're also sponsoring another through Friends of Friends, of the Young Men's Club. We're now sponsoring about 30 children to go to school up there. And that's a very big thing.